What happens when you take the exact same Lego robot, the exact same attachment and the exact same missions, but one robot is coded in Lego Spike blocks, the other coded in Python using Pybricks? Which one is actually faster or more accurate? Well, I tested them head to head and the results surprised me. I started with my original Spike blocks program. The robot heads out, completes a mission, and then returns to base before going out again. That means for these 3 missions, the robot returns to base twice. And there's actually a really good reason for doing this. Because the robot is returning to base every time, I can send it backwards at full speed. I don't need to worry about accuracy while traveling backwards because I'm using the wall and base to realign the robot each time. The downside? Every time you return to base, you've got no opportunity for human error. If the robot isn't lined up perfectly before launch, the error can carry into the next run. Then I thought, what if I didn't return to base? Because I'm using the DriveBase with Pybricks, I can control the movements extremely precisely. And then I realized something important. When the robot returns to base after completing the exploding seeds, the robot's angle is effectively locked in, meaning I can't straighten it manually. So I flipped the strategy. Instead of mission-based, mission, I changed the order. Lucky Leaves first, Exploding Seeds second, and then the next mission is Flip the Rock. And importantly, I'm using the exact same robot and attachment for every run. And this is where Pybricks gets really interesting. During the test, it didn't miss the mission, not once. I ran it 3 times, 3 successful runs. And the block version? Also 3 out of 3. With Pybricks, the robot can stay out in the field longer. It completes 2 missions before coming back to base, and this gives the team something really valuable: thinking time. The robot is doing more while it's out there, which gives the team more time to think about what is happening next. But there's a trade-off. For the Exploding Seed mission, the alignment needs to be extremely accurate. So instead of reversing flat out, I slow the robot down to a controlled speed. That gives me the precision I need, but it costs me a little bit of time. Then, when it's time to change to Flip the Rock, I'm currently pressing 2 buttons to change the mission. But that's not a limitation of Pybricks. I could automate that part and make the transition even faster. And there's another advantage you might not notice until you put the 2 systems side by side. Watch the start. I press the launch button and Pybricks starts immediately, but watch the Spike blocks robot. There's a small delay while the program resets and initializes the gyro sensor. It's not huge, but when you're racing against the clock, every fraction of a second matters. Let's put them head to head and find out. So, is Pybricks automatically better than Spike blocks? Not necessarily. If you're new to robotics, blocks is incredibly powerful and can produce very accurate results. But once you start pushing for those extra seconds, Pybricks can give you much more control about how your robot moves and is much easier to set up than the MyBlocks. And that's really the lesson here. It's not just about writing code that works, it's about designing the fastest and most reliable strategy around your robot. And sometimes, changing the order of your missions can save you more time than changing the code itself. So, blocks or Pybricks, which one is your team going to use this season?